Today's mission is I'm going to film as many videos as I can in one day. So let's see how many videos I can pull off in one day. So the point of me doing this is to basically do what is called batch recording. So let me explain. Batch recording basically is where you film a bunch of content. However, you're just filming all of the content all in one go, or you're filming the content all in one day, just so that you can get all the videos knocked out, and then by the time you've edited everything, okay, then it saves you a lot of time and things like that, and so you can crank out content a lot more efficient that way. However, it's not like something that you have to do it that way, but that's just one of the ways of, shall we say, producing content and videos. Make sure you stay to the end of this video, okay, so that I have a very important announcement, all right? This is location number 1 for the first video that I'm doing. So as I'm filming, I just happened to go by basically a pond, and I saw like there's like geese, ducks, and things like that. They're just walking towards the pond. So it's probably about like 20 or 30 of them, but it's quite a large number of them, you know, that are heading that way. And what I noticed that was very peculiar was that there's this lady who apparently had like the food, you know. And so this lady, she walks to the pond and she has her bag with all of the food and all that kind of stuff. And then as soon as she puts the food inside of the water, all of the ducks, geese, everything, like even pigeons, you know, every kind of bird that was practically, you know, by this pond, all started coming towards where this lady was, you know, that was sharing out the food. And so the interesting thing about this story is that as she was done, you know, sharing out the food and things like that, and, you know, she even had a couple of pigeons that basically flew on top of her to try to get, you know, whatever food that they could, you know, from the lady that was holding the bag, right? So it was interesting because when she was done, so all of the geese, and it just happened that she's walking along, you know, the pond, right? Or at least on the trail where the pond is. And so it just so happens that all of them, you know, basically like in a trail, are following her, you know, in the hopes that they would get more food. And it just so happens that she did have more food to give, but I guess the whole thing was she was trying to even it out so that, you know, every bird would have a chance to get some food. So I just thought that was interesting how this lady definitely made a difference in the animals' lives, because who else probably would have done that? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so far I have shot, let's say, Actually, 2 videos. I've done 2 videos so far. All right, and let me just kind of show you where I'm at. Okay. This is the spot where I'm getting ready to shoot the next video. So stay tuned. Just a quick tip, all right? Whenever you're doing videos, okay, always make sure that you pretty much have the idea or the subject that you're doing in mind, so that that tells you what kind of video that you're trying to shoot and what's the concept that you're trying to go for. However, be prepared that sometimes, even in a location that you're trying to shoot a video, that can change, but it doesn't mean you won't get it done. One of the ways that I like to keep track of the type of videos that I'm doing is I like to put the ideas onto my phone. So what I do is I write like notes on my phone here, so that I know exactly the kind of video that I'm trying to do. All right, so now that I'm done filming at location number 3, let's move on to location number 4. Okay, so location number 4. So I'm about to do 2 videos, okay? So one of the videos, I'm going to tell you about it later, and there's a reason why I'm going to tell you about it later, so stick around. All right, so I finished both videos. So speaking of both videos, stay tuned for the announcement about one of the videos I did in particular. So speaking of the second video that I just filmed, the announcement that I have to tell you is this. I have an ASMR channel, okay, that I put up maybe about, shall we say, 2 months ago, all right? So speaking of that channel, that's what I was filming for. So if y'all are interested in ASMR, okay, and basically with ASMR, it has to do with sounds, okay, and how it can trigger you, whether it can be relaxing or for sleep or just entertainment, you know what I mean? But speaking of that channel, okay, I'm gonna put the link in the description for you guys to go and check out that channel, and as well as go subscribe to that channel, and let's make that channel, okay, hit its first goal, okay? Not gonna tell you what the goal is, but you're gonna have to go onto that channel to find out what the goal of the channel is and everything to do with that channel, all right? So in the meantime, let's get back to filming. So now that I have shot all of the videos that I needed to shoot, although I could have shot at least maybe 2 more videos, however, it started to rain. So I figured, well, since I had enough footage to be able to edit and upload, I can work with that. But the whole point was I wanted to do what is called batch video, right? Or to be able to just film a bunch of videos all in one day. So speaking of all of those videos, I will put the links to all of the videos that I shot in that one day that I did, okay? I simply need for y'all to do me one favor. Here it is.